So, was this a stupid purchase of mine? I was gone this weekend, visiting the Twin Cities. I have not been there in over a year. And it was because I was like, oh my god, I just need to get out, go somewhere, do something. I mainly went to the Twin Cities for this. I've mentioned before I like novelty soda, and there's one brand that is from Minnesota called Northern Soda. And like I've done a bunch of research on them before too, and I first heard about them from my dad, because my dad is also into specialty craft soda. So when he told me about it, I was like, huh. So then I did some research, found out they have a tap room in New Brighton, suburb of Minneapolis, St. Paul. Well, it's a suburb of Minneapolis, but like, yeah. So I went there, and it was really great. I would show pictures, but this is like a too long form video for me to show pictures, but like, and all I really did was take a picture of the outside and the selections. And it was a really cool experience. Like, there were even people playing like D&D in the tap room at one of the benches. Still, a soda tap room is kind of weird to me. But like, it's manufactured and processed in that tap room. And I knew I was gonna get a lot. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just have these $20 for spending money. Just remembered, I gotta go grab something else from the car, but I'm gonna do that after this video. Well, like, the majority of these flavors I have not tried. I picked out a bunch of flavors I haven't tried, and this is the only one here that I have tried, because it's my personal favorite, and I can't get it anywhere around me anymore. And then some of these are for people I know, so let me remove them so they're separate. This includes Pontoon Punch from my friend, fake name Carson. Then all these other flavors for my dad: 1950s lime, vanilla bean root beer, blueberry acai, almond cream, and Bing cherry root beer. And then most of these I haven't even seen before, because it's just that they don't have it at any place around where I live. But this is the main one I want to talk about. I haven't tried it. It's called Sweet 16. Basically, what they do every year is they make 16 flavors under the Sweet 16 title, and then they sell them, and then people vote for what's their favorite. Whatever wins becomes a permanent flavor. And apparently last year's winner was almond cream. And when I grabbed it to just put in my variety pack, the woman there, who was actually the co-CEO, it's like that small that she was working there, she told me about it and was like, oh, that flavor you picked out, I wouldn't put that in your variety pack. Like, that was a fail on her end. I do not recommend it. And so that's pretty good. But also, if the co-CEO is saying something's bad, it's probably really bad. Can't remember what flavor that was, but the flavor I ended up picking was tropical citrus, because that sounded good. So I'll have to try that. They also had flavors that were exclusive to the tap, so it's like they didn't have them in cans. And she let us sample some. I sampled, I don't know if it was almond cream, but like they weren't, I think it was something along the lines of almond cream. And something that was called Blue Moon something, I can't remember what it was. I sampled those two because I said to her, like, what would you recommend? I can't pick, they all sound really good. And she recommended those two, and so I got those too. Well, I didn't get it, I sampled it. But they were both really good. Now, how much do you think this 24 pack right here cost? Well, they sold the individual can for $2. They sold a 6-pack for $11. And my local grocery store in my hometown sells them at a 4-pack for $6. That was my timer to remind myself to go out to the car and get that thing. I'll do that after I'm done recording though, because like this, it's related to the recording. But anyway, this was $33. So it was pretty pricey. And then I got 2 other things. Well, 3 actually. My mom paid for the 3rd one just as like I'll buy this for you. First one that I paid for myself was a sticker. First sticker to go on my new water bottle. And then I got a mug and t-shirt, which are both out in the car, so I'll go grab them. Here it is. It's wrapped together. So let's pull it apart. First, a nifty little mug, which I personally love. Feels very retro. And then the t-shirt here, which the t-shirt was pretty cool. Well, the t-shirt's pretty cool, but like, the co-CEO said like she wears a large, that they're a little smaller than normal larges. And my mom was like, yeah, it looks a little small. She was right, the large was very small, so I had to get an XL. And so then, yeah, got an XL, and this is, I'll definitely be wearing this. Maybe not, there are still some t-shirts I have that I got months ago that I still haven't worn once. But yeah, I thought about doing a tour of the shop, but I decided not to, because to me, just filming in public is weird. That's why I only film in my room. Because it's just, to me, filming outside in public is a little weird. So I didn't do a tour. I don't know, I'm socially awkward and it feels weird to just record a place. So yeah, thanks for listening to my experience.